Hello and welcome to day 17 for this Inktober Tangle Challenge 2023. I'm Rachel Angela from Rachel Angela Art. You can find me on Instagram of the same name. Please come and join me over there. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and I just want to say thank you to Stephanie Jennifer for putting the prompts for this challenge together for us. So this one is called Acropolis by Joanna Quincey. I know Joanna's in the UK, but I can't find her on Instagram, so I'm presuming she's just on Facebook. She's got a reference there for Facebook. I haven't seen a step out for this particular tangle, but I kind of deciphered it myself, and I hope I'm doing it the way Joanna wanted us to do it. So this is mine, and I did, as usual, a border tangle because I am doing them on circular tiles that I cut myself. As in day one, I cut them from die cut, and I just did the border, and I just think it's lovely as a border. I really like that tangle, and on Instagram I show you it before I coloured it in, and it's amazing. It really is. I should have just done it black and white, shaded it black and with the black and white. It was really nice, but you'll see, because I like getting the 3D effect, as you can see here. And then we will do this just in a straight line, and I hope that I get it right the way Joanna wanted us to do. So slowing down and breathing and focusing and being present, because I do like to draw, and the whole idea of the corner dots, you know, is getting us to slow down and focus. I'll zoom in, and I'm just going to do a border, and just so that I can get more on this tile, I'm going to do it from corner to corner. So I'm going to just draw a straight line border, straight as I can get it, and another one, so about here. And then Joanna has, as I say, I haven't seen the step out for this, but I'm assuming that Joanna, she does kind of a zigzag to start with, and I show you here. So I just looked at this as a way to draw it, as doing this line and coming up to the middle and then down, and then drawing this line and up to the middle and coming down, and then carrying on like that. So, and not actually touching the border at the top. So that's how I'm going to draw, and I'm going to start in the middle just to sort of, you know, so it'd be about, I would go to about there, I would say. So I would come up, go to the line and come down, and I think that's how Joanna's drawn it. So then you would go up and come down, and then turning my tail, because that's how I draw, I would come up to about there and then come down. Oops. And that's how I would start this tangle. And then what she's done then is, well, put kind of I would draw I would come down to the line and draw these triangles in. Kind of triangles. And then I think what she's done is, well, I would then just kind of put a circle at the top of each of those. This is how I drew it. and it kind of worked. So then I would ink these in. So I will get my 08 pen, if I can find it on my desk. It was here a second ago, yeah. I have emergencies, emergency pens. So then I would ink these in and ink this in. And this kind of looks like a pen nib to me, but I see pictures everywhere doing everything. I don't know if you do. So kind of like a dot and then following that line down. So, you know, like a fountain pen nib is what I mean. Is that what I said? Oh dear. My age. And then, as I say, turning your tile as always and finding the best position for yourself. Because obviously I don't know how, I'm right-handed, so I don't know how left-handed people go. My daughter's left-handed. And then just colouring those in. So we've got something like that to start with. And as I say, I haven't seen the step out for this, which is the directions or the individual steps in which they are completed. So then I would then aura these, which is what Joanna's done. So I would go up and round, auring this line. As you can see, I've just aured and turning the tile to make it comfortable, and I keep checking to make sure that I'm still in screenshot for you. And then the next, I would turn the tile. The next little bit then is I would take a line, a middle line, and come straight down to this line. And again, middle line straight down to this line. And imagine that this would be a line coming straight down, and say this would be a line coming straight down. So that's what I do on that next bit. And then I would make this a triangle. Imagine that coming down. And I don't know if this is how the step out is, but I'm not on Facebook, so I don't really know. So imagining that would probably come something like this. Yeah, and then I would ink those in. I don't think she's done them quite as, that's the wrong pen. Because there's a lot to ink in, I would use something broader. Oops, that's probably a bit too broad. So ink those in, being careful with your nibs, your tips. I'm going to turn it simply because it's easier. Making sure I'm in screenshot. So ink these in. this last one. And then taking our O1 pen, I would aura this line coming up to the middle. So what I mean by that is aura in and then bringing it in, and then aura in this line and bringing it in as though there was a U, and then coming up and in and coming up and in. I'm sure she's got a better way of doing this, so that would meet that down there. And then last one, coming up and in like that. And then I would aura this line. Oops, I don't know where I was going with that. No mistakes in Zentangle. And aura that line. Just make that a little bit thicker. Oops. I'm faffing now. Okay. And that's kind of, well, there'd be one going up here. Yeah, maybe one up there. So you could just see it, you can just see it. And that's it. So, looks a little bit like pen nibs to me. I don't know which way around it is. And then to shade, I would just put some graphite here, round here. I mean, you can put it anywhere. There's a lot of different ways you can find to shade. Turning the tile again. I'll show you. You can shade in there. These two, they're going to be the same. And get your tortillon. So you can shade on the inside like these two. Or, no, I've done it on the outside. No, there. And you can shade that on the outside, or you can shade them on the inside. So that's on the outside. There, shaded on the inside. As I say, you could do it anyway, and then I would just put a bit of graphite underneath there. And underneath there. Looks like little people now. Or tulips, if you've got it that way. And then always sign it. And then we have our, or my version, should I say, of Acropolis by Joanna Quincey. And that's mine done on the, as a border tangle, which looks a lot better on here. So there we go. Day 17. Thank you for watching.